family 34. It's a 1934 Packard Super 8 model 1103 sedan that was sold new in Orange County, California. The original owner was in Newport Beach, and he kept the car up until about 1971 when he traded it in on a new Chrysler. And my father bought the car from the Chrysler dealership in 1971, and it was our family classic car for the next 10 years or so. And so that was really during a formative part of my car life. I went to a lot of car shows with the car, a lot of parades, family functions. You know, I spent a lot of time in the back seat of this car as a kid, riding around and really kind of soaking in the whole Southern California car culture. My father sold it in 1981 because I think somebody offered him a price that he just couldn't resist. And the car disappeared. And there were miscellaneous rumblings of it being out there. It was at an auction in 2008, the Art Astor auction in Anaheim, and I knew it was there, but I didn't make any efforts to go see it or find it, and we certainly didn't have the wherewithal to buy it. But that was the last blip on the radar until 2015, when my son and I were at the Palos Verdes Concours showing a car, and we were walking the field, and from one end of the field to the other I saw the car sitting on the lawn, and I knew in a heartbeat it was the same car. And as we got closer, it became more and more apparent, and more and more visions and memories came back to me of riding in the car, just sitting in the back seat of the car in the garage, occasionally sitting up front and grabbing the wheel. But it was phenomenal to see it again. It was like seeing a long lost family member. So we developed a plan to buy it back and not tell the family about it. And so we got the car back just after Thanksgiving, shoved it in the family garage where it had always been sitting. There was still a poster on the wall that my father had put up on the wall in the 70s of the car. And so we put it back in that same garage. And then on Christmas Eve, the whole Carlson family, everybody got a little box with a key for the car on a keychain of the car. And everybody figured it out pretty quick. And we went out in the garage, and there sat the Packard. And the funniest part is, even though it was like 33 years, I think, since I had last seen the car, once we had it back, it felt like it had never left. The memories of the vision of the car have always been there in my mind, and to see it again, it's like, oh, it's just the 34. But it's been interesting to experience it as a driver now instead of a passenger. And I now understand why my father always had a stupid grin on his face when he was driving this car. There's just some real magic about it. It drives so beautiful, and it's such a wonderful thing. And so now it's the Carlson family jewel. It's a part of the family trust, and it'll hopefully always be within the family for generations to come.